Hey, in this video, I'm going to break down how Social Snowball works. Maybe you have heard of Social Snowball and thought of using it, but you're not fully sure how it works. They do a great job on their homepage explaining, how you can use safe links, which are ways that affiliate codes won't get leaked out, which is one of the biggest problems and the reasons why I chose to go to Social Snowball versus like Share a Sale or another Rakuten or any of these other tools for affiliate. But first, let me walk you through this flow. So I put this together in Miro and we'll walk through how everything works in here. Um, so, how first off, Social Snowball is basically a tool for you to refer existing customers and also refer people who have become your influencers or you've partnered with. And you can have multiple programs inside of Social Snowball. It's $99 a month. It just bolts onto your Shopify store. And basically, from there, you're able to acquire customers through them sharing their link. So there's two sides of it. There's the affiliate side. So say your influencer or existing customer, you give them $25. And then if they refer somebody, they get $25 off their first order. So that's like giving $50 to acquire a customer. So you can kind of do the math and figure out what is the best for you to set up your cost to acquire a new customer with this. I always recommend brands start with this. And what's cool is if you already have a brand that's been making sales, you can just set up Social Snowball and import all of your existing customers. So if you have 10,000 customers from Shopify already, you can import them right into Social Snowball. It will take a couple hours, but once they're all in there, now you can link this up and send out email flows either through Social Snowball or through Klaviyo. I recommend the Klaviyo route. They do a great integration, as well as with PostScript and Attentive if you're doing SMS, and they have templates that you can automatically import, which makes it super easy. I won't go super deep into that. For this video, I just want to explain how does the program actually work, because this video didn't exist, and I wanted to make the video that I think would be helpful to really help nail down like how does Social Snowball work. So I've broken it up into two buckets here. Call this existing customers. Usually in Social Snowball, it's actually called default program. You may see my son creeping around in the back, as he is crawling around in my office. And then we have the handpicked affiliates. So these are people who you have handpicked. Tier one is best, and this is everyone else. So I don't know what just happened there. There we go. So default programs, best, and everyone else. So you have two kind of programs, I would say. One or three programs. You can have one program here, tier one affiliates, and then another program here, tier two is like everyone else. Each of these have their own affiliate offer. So like what do you, or the payout, we'll call this the offer and the commission. The commission is what does this affiliate earn? The offer is what are they able to give somebody else? And you can tailor these for each of the programs. So for your default program, these are going to be all your existing customers. And you can set it up to where once somebody does buy from your store, they automatically go into this program, which is really nice. And then the other side is going to be your affiliates, where these are people that you're picking out. You may say, if you run a skincare brand, you may pick out a couple influencers that you think would be great to promote your product. Well, then you can give them affiliate links as well and say, hey, if you want to refer and put this into your link in bio, which is what I usually recommend, then they can tell other people about it. So tier one is like, these are the best of the best. They're usually going to have a bigger commission that they can earn. So say everyone has a 10% commission, they may have a 15 or 20% commission, which is above and beyond, and they may have a better offer that they can give out. One word of advice here before we go into adding them to Social Snowball is I usually recommend having them looking at your email opt-in offer if you have one on your website and making this better than that, because what may happen is people will then just be like, well, why don't I just go to the site and get the 10% off versus you giving me 5% off if I use your code. So that you want to kind of strategically set that up. What I usually would recommend is bringing down the offer on the email opt-in so that this offer becomes more attractive. Then next up, these people will be added into Social Snowball. So we would add these affiliates in here, And then once we add them into the program, into either one of these programs, they're added into Social Snowball. Now, these are the affiliates we're talking about here. So once they are added to Social Snowball, they get an automated email, and it's called Join Program Manually. And if you're doing the Klaviyo route, this is what it's going to look like. So we would have an email like this for each program that gives them it's a dynamic link. So Social Snowball, once you integrate it with Klaviyo, you're able to use dynamic fields and say, insert referral commission here or affiliate commission here. And that way, then that number automatically pulls in. So say, share this link to get, and then it would say 15% or 10%, depending on what program they're in. And when it says share this link, that link is dynamic as well to the person receiving the email. So it's really nice and integrated. Then they're able to share that link via YouTube, Instagram bio, the link in bio on Instagram, blog posts, or email list that they have. And so I'll go through an example of each of these. Say you're working with a YouTuber, they have a link there, and you can basically put a link in their description and say, learn more about this product down below. That's a great way. Instagram link in bio, you can just put the link in bio. When they're creating social content, they're able to share it that way. Blog post, that one's going to be, if you ever look at like top 5 listicles or any of that type of content on like press stuff, that's going to be, those are like, if you ever looked at best running shoes, like those pages are usually affiliate pages, and then they're driving to Amazon or some sort of other site. Lastly is going to be email list. So if this person has an email list, that's a great way to be able to push to their list, and they can just include their affiliate link. So those are the 3 ways that the affiliates usually share the link. Person clicks on the link, and then if they buy within 7 days, so this one is usually tailored to however many days you set the cookie window to. 30 days is like the max. Like 1 day is like, or Amazon, I think does like 1 day or less. I forget off the top of my head, but that's like very strict. So I usually do within like 7 to 14 days is ideal. That way you're not giving credit to somebody who didn't buy because of the link. And you're making sure that usually you want to look at the business and say, okay, if it's a higher priced item, like $500, maybe we go 14 days to 30 days. But if it's under $100, I'm thinking like 5 to 7 days is ideal. So if the person clicks the link and if they don't buy within 7 with the X amount of days that you sent, they doesn't get commission, but we still get the sale. So say that somebody clicked the link and bought on day 10 and we set this to 7 days, they wouldn't get the sale. But if they did buy within that, then the affiliate gets an email letting them know that, hey, so you made X amount because you made a sale. And so say you made a $100 sale and you get 10% commission, it's going to say, hey, you made $10. And then you set the payout date. So this is payout window. So say you have a product that can be returned, like shoes, within 30 days. Well, we want to delay the payout until that 30-day window has lapsed. I've worked with major brands, and these brands would often see fraud happening where people would do affiliate to their own list or people that they knew and kind of fraud the system. So let's say what would fraud look like? It's basically you use an affiliate link, you send it to your neighbor clicks it, orders the product, and then returns the product. I get the payout still, but they return the product. We just keep doing that again and again. That's essentially what a fraud is. So this way we say, okay, you can't return the product because you're outside the 30-day window. Now we give you the payout because you made that referral to your neighbor. So that's what you want to make sure is like you align this with your payout window and your return policy. And then we would send the payout via Tremendous. Tremendous is a app, tremendous.com, where basically you set up this app, and this is what they recommend inside of Social Snowball. They have a couple variations, but I recommend using this one. It's very simple and easy. Essentially, it's like an escrow account. You would set up an account, you get a key from them, you integrate it one time into Social Snowball. Once you're set up, you're good to go. People use this app to send like gift cards to employees and for performance, or customer research cards to people because they'll send them an Amazon card because they joined a call. Like they'll do it for stuff like that, which are essentially, you can pay like 700 ways doing payouts, but I recommend just doing virtual gift card. That's the best and easiest way. Last thing is you can also do or store credit. So one thing I recommend is for your default program, if we go back here, you can do store credit for those people. and then the affiliates get actual cash, which is really cool, and that's paid out. You can pay them out via ACH or via gift card, whichever they prefer. So you can pay them like straight to their bank account. So this is how Social Snowball works. It's really great. And to sum it all up, you can check it out in the link below. I have partnered with them, and I got a chat with Noah, had him on my podcast, who runs Social Snowball. It's essentially like the Klaviyo or this triple whale of like affiliate. It's like a modern day tool for affiliates. If you've ever used any of the other tools, they are such garbage, and they are really difficult to use, and there's a bunch of fraud that happens. If you don't believe me, just Google your brand and promo code, and you'll find your affiliates on those websites, whether it's Deal Spotter or any of the other websites that have a bunch of deals on them. So to avoid that and save, I've seen brands spend $3,000 to $5,000 a month on just paying out affiliate commissions to people who are just taking the code and putting it on first page of Google. So this is a way to avoid having that happen, and ultimately lower the cost to acquire a customer. And ultimately, I think it's a better way to incentivize your existing customers, build more loyalty, and build trust with new customers that come in, because they're coming in from people who know, like, and trust you. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and happy snowballing. And check out the videos up there about whatever the algorithm recommends to you. See you all in the next video. Remember, pinky promise here is, if I have added any help positively impact you from this video, let me know in the comments below, because we're trying to help positively impact 2,025 people by the year 2025. All right, double or nothing. Peace.